Hey there, and welcome to our second episode of Extra Innings with Emily. We do it every month where I sit down with a member of the Texas Rangers organization. We get to have a little fun on the diamond, talk a little baseball, talk a little life, and kind of dig deeper into these Texas Rangers. And earlier this week, we sent out a call for your questions. We've collected them for our guest today, who is Delino DeShields. Delino, thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You ready to get right into it with the questions? Let's go. Question one, what goes through your mind when someone is trying to advance to the next base and the ball is coming your way in center field?
Well, I personally don't like when guys run on me. I know it's in the scouting reports, like my arm is whatever. So I take a lot of pride in getting to the ball as fast as I can and getting it in quick because it's a sense of pride for me and it's something that I've been working really hard on for the past couple of years. So, yeah, I don't like it.
All right, take us through your checklist when you're going to steal a base. What do you look for?
Well, it depends on the pitcher. A lot of the stuff that I do on the field, there's a lot of preparation before the game. So I'll sit and watch video for 25 to 30 minutes a day. You know, the guy who's pitching, if I can see anything tendency-wise, to give me an advantage when I get on the base so I don't go out there and have to figure it out while I'm out there.
Now, before we get to fan questions, let's take a look at Delino attempting to teach me how to catch pop flies in the outfield. So here we are in the field. Delino, I'm ready to learn how to catch some pop flies. What kind of pointers you got for me?
Well, the key is to see it. See the ball in the air, your brain will kind of just automatically tell you where to go.
Here's hoping I don't hurt myself.
When your face is in front of your glove, you have a better chance of catching it as opposed to...
Is that where I was? Oh!
There we go. Nice. I'm a good coach.
You are a good coach. That's going to get me on the bench. Okay, time now to talk about your ink. You have a very, very intricate tattoo on your back. We can see right here. A lot of moving parts in this one. Can you kind of take us through the evolution of this tattoo?
Yeah, I wanted to do something on my back, and I had this vision of this kind of mural piece about Psalms 23:4. It's one of my favorite verses in the Bible. Something I grew up with. My mom and my grandmother, preached it to, my siblings and I growing up. I linked up with the guy who does my work in Atlanta, and obviously it's the Valley of the Shadow of Death. And there's these little ghouls kind of on top of these cliffs, if you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those just represent every verse in that psalm. And then obviously the fear no evil was 3. It represents the Trinity for me. That's why I wear 3. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And it was empty space, so I kind of wanted to throw something in there and not just be super random. And then there's a picture of a guardian angel, warrior kind of. And it was actually taken from a picture of me swinging. So it's me with the rod that they talk about in the psalm. And I'm kind of knocking over this demon into these spikes and, heading to the Valley of Shadow of Death. And, the whole picture was to be really dark on the outside and get lighter in the middle, the light at the end of the tunnel, kind of.
That's awesome. How long did it take?
36 total hours.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Dedicated.
I guess so. Okay, recently you sent out a tweet saying, quote, just a shot in the dark, but wonder if my pop, at Delino DeShields, and myself and my sis, at DD DeShields, are the first father, son, and daughter trio to get drafted in the first round of any sport. Regardless, pretty dope to think about. It is pretty dope to think about, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. My dad and I were actually, the first father-son to get drafted first round out of high school. And then that happened, and I was like, wait.
It's got to be.
Yeah. I know the Mannings, you know, they're all guys. But, you know, I just thought that was really interesting.
Good genes. Yeah. Good genes. And speaking of, your sister was able to throw out the first pitch in Chicago. You were able to meet her on the field before that game. A really cool moment between the two of you. I know you don't get to see each other a lot. What was it like for you to see her, especially in that setting?
Honestly, it's just our life. Like, from as far as I can remember, with me playing travel ball and her playing AAU basketball, you know, when she started taking it real serious, we weren't really around each other like that. So, you know, her being gone for so long is just like a normal thing for us. It's normal for my family. You know, I was out the house when I was 17, playing pro ball, and, you know, I just kind of always been away. So it was obviously nice seeing her for the first time in a year. And yeah, it's like we don't miss a beat, you know. We stay in touch, and, you know, we're constantly encouraging each other, and it was definitely a refreshing moment to see my big little sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually have a clip from Diamond talking about following in your footsteps.
Well, I mean, it's just what we planned. We didn't have any plan B. Growing up, my brother and I, we would lay down at night and talk about, man, when I sign my big league contract, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, when I make it to the WNBA, I'm gonna do this. So, I mean, to finally be here is no surprise to anybody who knows us and anyone in our family. But it's rewarding, you know, to have that first round kind of be in that air with my dad and my brother, two of the men who I love most. So I'm really happy.
It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to do it. How proud are you of your sister?
I can go on and on about her and everything that she's accomplished her whole life. I remember when I was like 11 or 10 or 11, and, you know, she's 2 years younger than me, but we like wrote out our own contracts. Like, just like little stuff like that. And, you know, like, I think having that end goal of being somewhere, it allows you to put in the work and have the dedication to make every day mean something, to go towards that goal. And, you know, our whole life, people thought we had everything handed to us. And, you know, I get it, you know, my dad being who he is, but the one thing that I think makes her special and different is we both didn't want people to define who we were because of our parents. As far as like what we've accomplished individually, you know, nothing was handed to us. We worked really hard, and there's a lot of stuff behind closed doors people don't see. And, you know, God gave us this incredible gift to be athletes, and to be able to do it at the highest level of our sport is pretty cool. And, you know, I'm excited to see, you know, where it takes us. And, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's incredible.
It is, it really is. All right, fan questions now. Our first one is from Faye Robb.
A question to Delino DeShields. What pregame rituals do you have as a major leaguer?
I don't really have any pregame rituals. I don't like being superstitious about certain things, like, you know, because we play in so many different places. Like, we don't have everything, you know, say in Boston that we do here, or Houston, you know what I'm saying? So I just try to keep it, you know, I do my thing, and, you know, I get ready how I get ready that day, but no pregame rituals. I do a little, like, meditation, probably like 10 minutes before I go out on the field. But other than that, that's probably the only thing.
Makes sense. Our next one is from Karen Hoffman. Karen asks, how old were you when you first got involved with the game?
I was involved right away, but now playing, probably 5 years old. You know, I didn't like play T-ball. Like I went right into like coach pitch.
Right. Lastly, a comment from Vicky Jackson at Metcalf, rather. No question, just want him to know that he is a great role model. He works so hard, and it shows. It's going to make you feel good.
Yeah, thank you, Vicky.
All right. Okay, that is it. Delino, you made it through unscathed. I can't say the same for me in the outfield, but that's okay. We hope you will join us next month for our next Extra Innings with Emily. We would like to thank Delino. We would like to thank you for submitting your questions. And we, of course, we appreciate you always being here with us, and we hope to see you here at the ballpark very soon.